on season 1, episode 10 now, and Omega just got back with the batch after escaping Cad Bane and Fennec. We figured out a lot about her genetic makeup, what makes her very similar to Boba Fett. We know that they want her to probably steal her genetic makeup and make more clones for different creatures, different types of people. But yeah, let's hop into this episode here. Subscribe, leave a like, comment your thoughts on the episode once it's over. We're also on the road to 20,000 subs in 2024, so definitely subscribe if you haven't already and you've been watching all my content here. And let's dive into it. Let's go.
If you do not comply with their request, you will be arrested like the other senators, or worse.
To deal with the rise in incursions, a mandatory curfew.
We're on your side, but we give you one option.
Team Senator Avi Singh, who would like to say a few words.
Avi Singh. Have we heard Singh as the last name?
I implore you to embrace these new laws. Under the Empire, Raxus will flourish once more.
He's not going to be able to go through with it.
No. This is wrong. It is my duty to act in your best interest. And it is why
Brave.
I can no longer condone this unjust occupation.
Oh. Oh, shoot. Those all came out of nowhere.
How's the man?
Hey. They're still eating it.
Better than ever.
Two bounty hunters after you. It'd be wise to keep a low profile.
Tech's right. There's too much heat on us right now.
Ha! They never stopped us before.
Her just munching down there.
She needs a break.
Is she the one that got the request from the
I've got a
droid?
mission for you, boy.
Yeah.
A simple extraction on Raxus.
Raxus. That is the former center of the Separatist government. It has since become an Imperial outpost.
I'm not interested in a history lesson, Goggles.
Yo, the mixing, the audio mixing in this show is so good. Just, you gotta wear headphones while watching it. I can hear so many little details in the background. I love it. No wonder each episode costs $1 million or $2 or $3 million or whatever.
I am not bringing Omega to a planet swarming with Imperials.
So leave her here with me. I'll keep an eye on her.
I don't exactly trust you either.
Good, you shouldn't. But if keeping the kid safe means more money in my pocket, it's in my best interest to do so, isn't it?
You're staying with Sid.
But the mission. I'm
Give her a mission to do
part of
here.
this one too.
Tell her to keep an eye on Sid.
Following orders shouldn't be a problem.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Tiny, I got a mission for you. Now get scrubbing.
Does she get paid? Does she get mental mix? Whoa, Raxus looks like Earth.
I am your client.
We're working for a droid?
That is correct. My master, Senator Singh, was arrested for speaking out against the unjust
We
occupation.
don't care. Just take us to where the Senator's being held.
It's like barely scrubbing.
Enough with the moping around. You're bringing the mood down around here.
Sorry.
All right, I'll bite. What's wrong with you?
I haven't heard back from them yet.
Interesting way to ask
They're
that.
okay.
They better be for what this job's paying. Maybe if you weren't so helpless, those 4 laser brains wouldn't have left you here with me.
Are these the only 2 guys that hang out in her bar?
Looking at.
It's like the most normal human-looking cameras. This whole planet's very earthy.
You! This
Flirt with them.
area.
To whom are you addressing? This is my master's residence. I suggest you leave before... Oh dear.
Classic. Watch them. They're gonna need someone tiny to get into a space. They're not gonna have Omega.
Handle them. You and Omega loop back around.
No Omega.
That would be impossible, seeing as Omega is not on this mission.
to worry. I'm getting the hang of this.
Wait!
Excuse me, guards. I appear to be lost. Can you direct me to the nearest egress?
That works. That could have shocked her, though. It's in her programming.
Say all you want. You're not getting out of this one.
I wouldn't do that.
Hear that? We got an expert here.
She's done for!
I want to play that.
I told you.
You blew it!
How'd you know to do that?
It's a strategy game. I'm good at strategy.
How good? Enough to,
Gonna use her?
a few matches for some money?
I
Hey.
30%.
60.
She didn't even say 50 after that. She getting 60. She should get 100. People would underestimate a little girl, so that would work out pretty well. Is that like a torture probe back there? Yep. Yes, it is. Couldn't have had better timing.
Senator, I followed your instructions to the letter.
Why is she still holding the base?
I knew you'd come through, GSA.
Jeez. Wouldn't that shut the whole thing down? Hey, Wrecker's getting less and less scared of heights by the episodes. That'll never catch up. Does it? Actually, does it have to? No. Instant. Oh my gosh.
Stabilizer is offline.
I think you should just hijack another one. They were pretty easy to hijack before. You shouldn't have to get that thing up and running. Dang. That was fast. He pushed the entire artillery cannon. Yeah, just take that one. This is literally like the Rebels crew. Oh. It's literally like the Rebels crew and how easy they can take Imperial stuff. Another one, no problem. There's a dirty joke in there. The base. She was mad at the senator. What's in that dead end? There's so many walkers after them.
Move into position. Next.
Blast it?
Leads to a subterranean passage.
Very nice.
What am I doing? I cannot abandon my people.
What else are you supposed to do?
I must help them.
You will, Senator, but not if you are in Imperial custody.
This planet's so nice looking. That's a cool piece of equipment he has also. It's like a monocle, but it's projecting it out. He's wearing it right here and it like laser projects it in front of his eye. That is pretty cool. Huh. That mission was like almost too easy. I mean, it didn't look easy at all. They took down a ton of walkers. But it was like, I didn't feel the stakes with that one. I felt like everyone was OP. If Omega was there, maybe it would feel a little scarier. Oh, they're coming back to her gambling. At least she had fun while they were gone. She's gonna make the batch more money than these dangerous missions, though.
Told you to keep a low profile. This is the opposite.
Yeah, that's true. But she made a lot of credits.
Omega made enough money to pay off the debt you boys owe me.
Yeah.
A little gratitude to my friend.
Friend.
Good. Senator.
Hey.
Glad you made it. Let's talk payment.
We're straight to payment. That's all she thinks about.
I wanted to be useful, even if I couldn't go on the mission.
Video games do pay
How
off,
about
guys.
we put those strategy skills to the test? One match. If you win, then no more sitting out on missions.
Oh, she'll win. That is nice. I like that. Yeah, I don't want her to sit out on missions. She deserves to be there just as much as everyone else. Even though I have said multiple times that it's very dangerous for her because there's bounty hunters after her. Anyways, that episode was a bit slower. Maybe I just wasn't into the action for that one, even though they were taking down walkers and stuff, and I should have been. But like, I don't know. I've been really drawn into the mystery of a lot of the stuff so far regarding Omega and the Kaminoans and the cloning and all that. This one was just like your basic Rebels mission in a way. You go rescue someone. I liked Omega and Sid's interactions a lot this episode. But this episode did remind me a lot of Avatar The Last Airbender when Toph was betting on everybody. Or gambling. Was it Toph? It might have been Aang and Toph. Or just like a few of the characters. But I specifically remember Toph doing it. But yeah, just everyone underestimating this little girl here. But she's actually just super smart. I enjoyed seeing that. And how they don't really have to go on missions from Sid anymore. They're kind of free from that contract. The debt's paid off. They can go on their way wherever they want. And in that, he realizes that she should be able to stay on every mission with them. I also didn't recognize the Senator guy. I don't think he was in Clone Wars. He might have been, though. I do remember Araxis and all that stuff with Padme. Didn't look that pretty, though. It looks very beautiful here in Bad Batch. But yeah, I guess it's interesting seeing that, like, that is the Separatist capital. I always view between eras, like, the Separatists and the Imperials being so aligned that it kind of just, like, is an easy switch over from being a Separatist-controlled area to Imperial-controlled, but it's actually not. Like, they have different values, and that Senator clearly being, like, the leader there in the Separatist capital still didn't even want to merge over to the Imperials, to the Empire. He had his own problems with it and wanted to keep his people safe. So I guess that is interesting to cover here, because I always just imagine the Separatists and the Imperials almost being like basically the same thing. But yeah, I guess it was never as black and white as that. Anyways, I'm guessing what we don't see here is that Omega wins the match and she's never going to be put out of the mission ever again. She's going to be able to join them. So that's exciting. I'm wondering if by like the time we get to the end of this, she's going to be like a super well-trained soldier just like them. And it's just going to absolutely pop off like we see them doing here, where they just take over walker after walker and blow everything up. I would like to see that. That would be sick. I'm just really hoping by the end of this show, everyone survives and they might be able to make appearances later on as well. I'm scared for them. I'm scared for the Bad Batch. We never hear of them past this point. I'm rooting for them. I don't even know what their missions are going to be in the coming seasons. It gets me excited to think about, though. Anyways, that's going to be it for this one. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Check out all my other Star Wars stuff on the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're on the road to 20,000 subs in 2024. Comment your thoughts on the episode down below. And I will see you guys in the next one very, very soon.